Well, getting ready for departure. Got to slide the slides in. Take that New Mexico wind thingy off. But outside of that, I'm almost ready. Got to put my water filters inside. That's easy enough. All I have to do now is just to put my Harley on the rack. And I got the trailer all installed. Put that ladder up there, tie it down. It's ridden there for 100,000 miles. Can ride there some more. Motorcycle is ridden on that rack for probably 25,000 miles, maybe a little bit more. Put my sewer hose up. Now I'll be ready to go. All right. Are you in a club that needs a new website? Or does your club's website need to be completely redone and kept up to date? I created my first website in 1998. I developed and maintained several sites until about 2008. At that point, life got in the way. I got back into web development in early 2020. Since then, I have worked very hard at relearning HTML, CSS, and PHP. These are the tools I need to know to create your one-of-a-kind website. Please visit davescorneroftheworld.com. Getting ready to close the motorhome up. I'll give you a tour of what it looks like with it, with the slides out. We have the curtain still up, as you can see, around the driver's seat. The only bad thing, the only messy thing in my house is right here, the computer. I've got a computer here and an external monitor there, just a laptop, and it's at the passenger seat, so it makes it kind of narrow to get through right here, but that's the way it is. We'll come back to that in a minute. There's the slide, the couch, which folds out into a bed. Here's the kitchen sink. These two guys, they're giveaway. I'm going to give them away before I leave in the morning. This is a weather station that needs to sit on top of the motorhome. Whenever I'm sitting long enough, I can do so. Right there you see a loaf of bread and a flashlight. When I'm driving down the road, they go in the sink. We'll get to the sink here in a little bit. Now we're going on back down into the bathroom area. This guy right here is a solar generator. I'll put a link to the video I made that on in the description below. Bathroom sink, mirror, there's shower. Yeah, I squeegee the walls. It makes it look better. It's a lot easier to clean. Bedroom. Nothing stacked down there. And my dirty clothes, I've got to do laundry tonight. The only thing that's stacked over there is my work boots. So I don't have anything at all to put on the bed when I'm driving down the road. That's pretty cool. Yes, I am a canner. I do canning. I haven't done any for a year or so, but I've done quite a bit of canning a few years ago. There's descriptions. I'll put description for a couple links again in the description below. Okay, going back the other way. A little toilet room, composting toilet. I built that myself. Now here's a couple of dorm type refrigerators. Only one of them is on at a time, but they do not run on propane at all. So I've got to have 110 going to them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I do that with my solar. Here's my kitchen. And now we're back up here to the computer stuff. And this area just looks terrible. It always has, it always will. Sitting right in here is supposed to be a reclining chair. So I could have that computer turned around facing this way and I could sit in the reclining chair. I used to have one, but it was a reclining chair for way too long. And I just had to throw it all away. So anyway, we got to go back over here. I forgot one thing. This is a small deep freeze, chest type deep freeze. It's not very big, but it also runs on 120 volts 24/7. You've got to have it turned on all the time. So I've got a lot of batteries and a lot of solar on my motorhome to power both the deep freeze and right now the bottom refrigerator is running. The top one I have pots and pans in there, I think. So this is what my motorhome looks like when it's still open. And here in a little while I'm going to shut it up because I need to get out of here real early in the morning. I'll shut it up and give you a quick walkthrough to see how much room we lost, which is going to be quite a bit. But this is what it looks like right now. Got the motorhome all slid in. Both slides are slid in. You can see right now, right immediately behind the driver's seat, the slide comes in 30 inches. So there's still the couch and the... let me turn on some lights here. Okay. You see, I got rid of my laptop. It's sitting in the passenger's chair here. And it probably will not be turned on tomorrow when I'm driving down the road. This window shade will be up. That way if I need to turn around and see something from that corner, I can. I've got good mirrors, but you know, if you can turn around and see, that's much better. So you can see this is much more narrow now than it was, but there's plenty of room to walk through all the way to the back. You can see I still got these two items here to give away, and there's still my wind. It tells how fast the wind's blowing when it's setting up on the motor, up on top of the motorhome, and the temperature and humidity and that sort of thing. My flashlight, we'll put it in the sink where the bread goes, and that's all that rides up there. This needs to be plugged in. This needs to be plugged in back there. That's for a not a repeater, but a signal amplifier, or cell signal amplifier. Don't know if it works or not, but somebody gave it to me. I figured I'd use it. Oops, forgot something. Here's two pans. Those two are going to have to go away because if I don't, when I drive down the road, they just make all kinds of noise. So I'm going to put them down in a cupboard down below my stove down there. There's plenty of room for them. I do have my dirty clothes out right there. I'm going to take them and take them over the laundromat here in a little while. As you can see, my bed is slid in now, but there's still nothing. I have nothing squished down over there. There's nothing on top of the bed. I've never had this happen before in my life where I didn't have anything at all that wasn't absolutely totally in its place. I'm really excited about that. Cannot wait to get on the road. Tomorrow morning, early. Alright, there's the motorhome with the slides in. As you can see, I got the Harley on the back and the trailer behind that. Got my ladder hung up there and it's tied in. Got everything done. Absolutely everything is ready to drive down the road. All I have to do tomorrow morning is start the engine and let it warm up a little bit. This is air ride, got air brakes on it, just like tractor trailer trucks, and it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to air it up to where I can release the brakes. So when I start it, 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, I can be on the way. I decided to top off the diesel before I got started. We're only about 10 miles away from Alamogordo, but I decided to go ahead and top it off. It only took just a little over 12 gallons of diesel, so we're on the road now. We are a few miles away from Ruidoso, New Mexico. We've left the desert. Now we're getting up into the woods, up into the high country. I was getting close to where I'm going to stay for the first night, and all of a sudden this happened. I got stopped without any problem whatsoever, but the camera was on a tripod and it fell over because I had to hit the brakes real hard. As you can see, I made it to my first night destination just fine. You can see the Harley there and the slide is out on the motorhome. No damage on the driver's side. Like I said, I got stopped just fine. This is a real nice park. You can see the motorhome in the background. There's several spots for RVs to hook up, free of charge. Really nice little lake. Lots of green grass. Super nice place. Please subscribe. Hit the bell to get notified every time I post a new video.